Recording has started.
Okay, minimize. Thank you.
Minimize.
Howdy, folks.
Give a countdown, Michelle.
Snow cones, possum, and boogers.
All right. Howdy, folks, and welcome back to this Rookie Reacts to RWBY. I reacted to this earlier in the week because, again, like I said, Rookie is very busy this time of year, Michelle. So she was only able to come in later in the week. So I have seen it, but she is blind. So it's going to be like the old days again. We might do this a couple more times, I figure, before the end of the year, right?
Probably.
Probably. I don't know.
Retail, let me tell you.
Yeah. Exactly. So, Michelle.
Yes, Father.
We're up to Volume 7, Chapter 7, I believe. And what do you think? You saw Blake and Yang in the thumbnail.
Sure did. You mean Yang and...
Yake and Blang, I said.
Yake and Blang.
Started saying the name wrong, and I went with it.
So we're going to see them kiss, finally.
You're going to see them kiss. Okay. That's
Yes.
your prediction?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Remember, the end of last one, Penny was framed.
Penny and death.
Penny was framed for killing those people, or seemed to be framed for killing those people.
I watched your video.
Yeah?
It was before the one before this one. And I noticed that you called me out and said that I always say that it's either going to be Death, Penny, or Blake.
That's true, because you always do. So you said, is it going to be, Michelle? What are your predictions?
Death, Penny, or Blake.
Yeah. Okay, exactly. So do you think anything else will happen other than Blake and Yang kiss?
We're going to find out about Penny.
We're going to find out about
Oh,
Penny.
it's so sad.
We're going to find out what's happening to her because she's being accused and everything.
She didn't do it.
She didn't do it. Anything else?
That's it so far.
Those are the things you want to have happen or you think will have happen?
Otter Pops.
Well, what about the Otter Pops?
They're going to be in here somewhere.
That's Aesop's, by the way, in case you're new to our reaction. That's her name for Aesop's is Otter Pops.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
They're in the cold. They're up there in the...
Brr.
Brr. All right, you ready to go?
Sure.
Here we go.
So much better.
I got a new monitor and she's freaking out.
It's so much
bigger.
better.
It's a tiny bit bigger. It's like an inch bigger.
No, it's not. Hey, an inch just matters.
Size doesn't matter.
Thirsty?
A little bit, yeah, I was thinking. Blake. Or Yake.
Ew.
And
I
Blang.
hate that name.
So what are your thoughts on Ironwood? Do you think he's a
I
good
already
guy?
told you. I think it's iffy.
What?
He's iffy.
He's iffy.
He can go both ways.
Okay. He could be a bad guy, could be a good guy. You don't know yet.
Nope. I have to feel him out more.
What are your thoughts on Ruby? She looks bad there.
I love Ruby. Penny!
It's Yake. Or Blang.
No.
Blang. That's right.
Stop. We're not making that canon, please.
It's never going to be canon.
I hate that.
My mistake will never be canon. At least, even in our reactions, it won't be canon. Are we going to have this scene, you think?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
We got Penny now. We gotta deal with Penny. Ruby. Do you think Ruby will defend Penny?
Oh, Ruby, I think, will always defend Penny, don't you?
Yes.
Penny.
Love Penny.
Aw,
There.
Her robot pal's giving her a pat on the head.
Oh, she's so sad.
Citizens of Mantle, following the most recent grim attack, a temporary prohibition of assembly is now in effect.
Your parents.
This is for your own safety.
Wait!
Like the video playing in the background, see it?
Many citizens are speed deactivated.
Additional attendees confirmed dead. They're blaming Penny.
Ugh.
Robin's people.
Higher Screech.
Right over here.
Remember, one of her people had an invisibility semblance, remember?
Yeah.
Must be the one. I think that's Caden, the one that Caden plays.
Hi, Katie?
Caden.
Oh. Hi, Katie.
That would be Jack's Katie anyway, not your Katie.
Yeah, my Katie.
This
Which is pretty much what he already
You're
did,
not
right?
actually considering that, are you?
No assemblies, curfews.
what's more important.
You're not the one having to struggle.
We have
Get a little
all
bit more
had
from
to make
Nora.
sacrifices for the greater good.
You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be
Nora.
trading all of these
Kind of what he does
problems
as
for
a
the
military
grid.
leader.
Never heard that much from Nora.
Please, General
I know.
Ironwood.
And it's very out of character for her,
Squeezing
too.
mantle this way.
Well, and the military has no idea where he is. Might
Gotta
make
go
things
over well.
worse before they get better.
I am so sick of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity,
And
about
told Ironwood
Salem.
about
We
Salem.
can't.
Oh, wait.
If we talk
You guys
about
are
Amity
keeping
now,
secrets.
we were Salem's forces. Penny got all over my kingdom.
Watts.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Damn, Ren.
Well, Ren wants... He likes order, and he wants
Ooh.
Salem to be defeated. Okay. Oh,
Team takes the bait. If
You gonna
your
make out in the
is
back of a
hit,
truck, Mary?
pursue immediately. Everyone else
Told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity.
Sounds like you do.
You don't
good for you,
agree?
Yang.
Look around. Bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah. Hard
I
to
wouldn't call
argue
it
with
overreacting.
that. Still,
Any of us anymore.
Exactly.
Keeping secrets, taking lives.
Blake.
Oh.
We did what we had to do.
I think they're talking about Adam here.
I know. But
Oh, we did what we
next
had to do.
time, I want to make sure we.
How is she doing?
She's confused,
Oh.
scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly. Things people are saying about her. If
Don't
Penny
do
hadn't been there,
that.
Robin would be... is using our own technology against us. This stock
What?
footage of Penny came from her work all around Manor.
Do what they used to and fight to the death. A lot simpler, if you ask me.
You who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schneedas company.
What are you
Her father.
thinking?
If Maria hadn't offered to help me these past weeks, I'd have likely
That's where
collapsed
they've
by
been.
now.
We'll find whoever's responsible. I promise.
It's your girl in combat.
Please
so
stop! We just want to.
My girl.
trying to do what she doesn't want to do.
Save your girlfriend.
I don't know why Yang charged in as if she was, like, attacking an enemy when all they want to do is talk to her.
A new tower means the kingdoms can
I know
finally.
what the tower means, fisticuffs.
Lake.
Oh, the girlfriend.
Purple. Or I
What is
call it.
Ironwood building out in the tundra?
Everyone.
You're telling
color
the
is green.
truth.
Green
Handy
truth.
semblance.
Why keep that a
The lie
secret?
detector.
Handy
He
semblance.
doesn't
It's a
know
lie
who he
detector.
can trust.
We can't tell you that part yet.
Bullshit.
Look, we are trusting you.
Ooh.
So trust
Don't
us.
say a bad
to
word.
That
Ooh,
Amity Tower
not
needs
Ruby.
to stay a secret until it's done.
Yeah. Keeps reminding Yang that they're lying to Ironwood.
It's right behind that.
He doesn't even know the whole truth.
The staff of creation.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time.
Hmm.
We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way. Eventually, you don't even know who's who anymore.
Right.
Doesn't want that.
We did know we see eye to eye. Does she ever hesitate? When Salem hit Beacon,
He needs to know the truth.
being with all my ships, all of my soldiers, her.
Still aren't.
I've never felt so helpless.
He doesn't know. He thinks
The
he
way
could
she-
fight her. He thinks he can kill her. Because they're lying to him.
Checkmate.
And they won't tell him. Yeah, the queen.
Now you are starting to sound like him.
Penny.
He does company logo.
We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his
We've
seat
all.
on the council.
Who? Just Winter and Ironwood? Or Ruby and her team too? Why would they be invited? And Weiss? Maybe he wants Weiss there. What do you think of that episode? Good. What was the best part of it? or most interesting part, I should say.
That part.
Discussion between King and Blake and their action. I have to say that when they first
and the Penny thing,
learning about Penny, how she has her aura, her soul, as part of his, really is like his child.
And Ren, jeez Louise.
Ren actually
something's going on in his brain.
Well, no, but Ren makes more sense to me than Nora does. Nora is usually there's still time for sandwiches, right? Girl, right?
Ditzy.
She has a purpose. She knows what's right, but she's also tries to bring everybody up. Right? She tries to bring everybody up, but here she was like ripping Ironwood down, which just didn't make a lot of sense. Now, some people have speculated that maybe that's because she grew up as a homeless person, poor, picked on, so she can more identify with the people in Mantle, is what some people are thinking, that it's getting her emotionally. It's making her remember all those horrible times in her life before Ren found her. Right? Maybe? I don't know. I could see that, but it still seems way out of character for her. But Ren seems normal to me. Ren, to me, I mean, he's a little more than normal, but he's always liked order. He doesn't like chaos. He likes order, which Ironwood gives him. He believes in the mission and the purpose of protecting the world because he's a hunter. He believes that Salem has to be stopped. So it makes sense to me that he would be like, yes, sir. Do what we need to do. But the thing is, if he really loves and cares for Nora, for Nora.
Plot twist.
Sorry, creating a new ship there. If he really loves and cares for Nora, then he should see how she's reacting, right? And he shouldn't have been so adamant about saying, yes, sir. He should have said, yes, sir, or whatever. And then he should if he doesn't talk to Nora, then there's something wrong. He needs to talk to Nora because she's upset. He needs to figure out why if he really loves her, which he clearly does. Yes. So, Ren doesn't bother me that much, except, like I said, he needs to talk to Nora. Nora's a little bit out of character for me. I can kind of see the argument that it might be in character. Just a repressed emotional trauma. But these two, when they first started talking, I was worried that they were going to betray Ironwood. They are technically betraying Ironwood, but I thought they were going to switch sides, and go join Robin's gang. But instead, they just want to tell Robin why Ironwood's doing what he's doing, and trusting her with that knowledge, trusting her that she won't tell the wrong people. But there's no guarantee she won't. I'm going to give you that perfect. You wanted that scene. I was going to try to get it right between. There you go. But I think they did the right thing. But I think both Yang brought it up again that they're lying to Ironwood. They haven't told Ironwood the whole truth, and Blake seems to agree, but she also thinks that Ironwood's going too far sometimes.
Yeah.
They really just need to tell Ironwood. They're really dragging this out. I hate that they're dragging this out. Because if you think about it, if they drag it out far enough, how is Ironwood going to react? Especially if he finds out indirectly. Like he finds out, like maybe Weiss tells Winter and he finds out through Winter. Maybe Ozpin comes back, takes control of Oscar and tells him the truth. If he finds out from a way other than Ruby or Crow, or Ruby and Crow sitting him down and telling him, how's he going to react to that, knowing that they've been lying to him the whole time? Now, if they're the ones who tell him and they say, this is the real truth, this is why we kept it from you, because we just weren't sure how you would react and that stuff, he might take it okay. But if he takes it from somebody else, learns it from somebody else, and realizes that they've been lying to him, ooh, not good.
Oof.
Not good. Because he is really in a tough place right now. He really is he's trying to protect the world. He really is. It's not like he's a megalomaniac and he's crazy and he thinks he's trying to protect the world. No, he really is trying to protect the world. But he doesn't have all the information. So he could get very angry if they've been keeping very vital information from him about that. Blake looks pretty.
Love Blake.
She still has her makeup on. Crossing her legs. Yang's acting like a tomboy. She always does.
He's the butch of the lesbians.
She's the butch of the couple.
Yeah.
Blake's the girly girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so no Kissy. Your prediction of Kissy failed.
Yeah.
Your prediction of Penny was successful. You got that.
Penny.
No death, right? No death that I'm aware of. Else that you predicted? Okay. What about next episode? What do you think's going to happen now? Well, they're going to have the Schnee dinner.
That's going to be a shit fest.
Yeah, do you think Weiss is going to be there? Do you think I think he probably did invite Weiss. Probably wants his daughter there to manipulate her.
I don't know if he didn't. He invited everybody else but Weiss.
I think he would. Because I think he still wants to be able to manipulate her. And he can't do that remotely, right? I bet you he invited...
We get to see the butler again.
I wonder... He would not have invited all the Aesops because they would have declined that invitation because they need to go patrol and everything. But inviting Team RWBY? Maybe? Weiss and her teammates?
Butler.
Yeah, I hope we do see Klein again. I really do.
The butlers.
7 dwarfs, dear. Hope we see Klein again. And we probably will if they go to the household. So next episode's probably going to be mostly, if not all, in the Schnee household. And they're going to challenge him for his seat on the council or for his position or whatever the heck it was. They can't. I don't think they can overthrow his position. If they try to take him, take his control of the military from him, at that point he will declare martial law and he will become a dictator. He doesn't want to, but he will.
A dictator.
Because he needs to. He thinks he needs to. So he would do that if they tried to pull that play on him. I wonder if they're going to find out somehow through Pietro's help, maybe. They're going to find out that the elections were rigged or something. And that Jacques Schnee isn't even on the council. But we've still got that fight to look forward to between Crow and Robin and Tyrion. And I hope they kick Tyrion. So I hope they kill Tyrion. Do you?
Is it Ruby in that fight?
No, Ruby's not in that fight. The scene we see is just the three of them. Do you want them to kill Tyrion?
Yes.
I do too. I mean, he almost killed Crow. He called Ruby a bitch. He killed multiple people, innocent people, including, I didn't notice this at the time, but he killed one or more of the hot moms who were
casseroles
lusting after Jean.
Casserole mom.
And framed Penny. So I hope that he dies. I hope he dies, but I don't think he will because he's too good of a bad guy to die. All right, I think that's it for this episode. Let us know in the comments below what you guys thought, what you think's gonna happen next episode. So, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Catch you next time.